Jimmy Kimmel and Stormy Daniels didn't hold back as they tore into Trump's claims that he's the greatest president, making it clear they weren't buying what he was saying.
About like 3 hours ago, I go on the internet and I see this letter that pops up. Official statement of Stormy Daniels. To whom it may concern. Over the past few weeks, I've been asked countless times to comment on reports of an alleged sexual relationship I had with Donald Trump. The fact of the matter is that each party to this alleged affair denied its existence. I am not denying this affair because I was paid hush money, as has been reported in overseas owned tabloids.
I read about myself on the internet today.
This is what fascinates me. Your original statement, signature on the original statement does not match the signature on this statement. I went through my library of photographs of you to compare it to headshots that you have signed, and these seem to match the original statement. And
wow,
am I getting at anything? Did you sign this letter that was released today? What did you think when Donald Trump brought those 3 women who accused Bill Clinton of sexual misdeeds to the debate? Did that seem odd to you?
Odd? No. Dirty, yes. And I know a lot about dirty, and even I wouldn't do that.
It seemed very dirty. Yeah. Now, we're going to play a little Never Have I Ever. I'm going to ask you a few questions about various things. Never have I ever had sex with a married man. I forgot if that's yes or no.
That was yes.
Oh, that's yes. Okay.
You suck at this game.
I'm bad at it, I know. Never have I ever had sex with someone who fired Gary Busey on TV.
I actually don't know the answer to that. Oops.
Oh, a lot has changed since the last time you were here. You were really not allowed to say anything. What has changed? Why are you now allowed to say things?
I have left beeps to give.
You don't care. You're like, forget it, I'm just going to do it.
Right.
Just for those who don't know, at a golf tournament in Lake Tahoe, he had an option of stopping to take a photo with you, and he stopped to take a photo with you.
Right.
And then he invited you to dinner. You figured the dinner would be at a restaurant.
People have dinner. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be a picnic.
It's not going to be in a park, but it would be in a restaurant. But it turns out that he wanted to have dinner in his room.
I don't think he wanted to have dinner at all.
He wanted to have some kind of dinner.
I think he wanted to go straight to dessert.
Something to dessert, yeah.
Yeah.
Just delighted to hear this little detail.
Look how happy you are.
I know.
I bring you such joy.
You really?
You're more excited than the part about you.
The part about Jim.
You made him change, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you made
made him change?
Yeah.
I wish you could make him change now.
He followed orders much better back then.
No, I think maybe you could still order him around a little bit. And,
I'd have to speak in Russian, though.
You guys had dinner.
This is very good.
Oh, this is very bad.
What did you guys talk about at dinner?
Actually, we never had dinner. I'm very food motivated. That's why I stayed and held out for so long, because I was told there would be snacks. Thinking it was a money magazine. Somebody else made up that it was for.
Whatever it was, you spanked him with it. What does he do? Like when you spank Donald Trump, is he like...
Are you arching your back?
Yes. Oh, like... Yeah, I would love you to show me. Thank you, yeah.
Stand up.
Oh, I do.
Stand up, Jimmy.
So, but I want to know what he does.
But the book will hurt a lot more than the magazine does.
Yeah. Well, is this what he did? So he did not have a condom,
No.
which is supposedly he's a germaphobe. Is weird, right? And you made love.
Gross. What's wrong with you?
I mean,
I lay there and prayed for death.
last time you were here, I had some carrots of varying sizes. Now, you said in the book, you mentioned that you have a photographic memory.
Yes.
So you also described the president's penis, and let me just read it.
Do you have it bookmarked? What is wrong with you?
He knows he has an unusual penis. It has a huge mushroom head, like a toadstool. It's smaller than average. All right. So,
It's so disturbing.
if you had to, the lineup you mentioned, and picking it out of a lineup, which of these orange mushrooms would most represent the commander-in-chief of the United States military?
Can you hold it up so it's coming at me at the correct angle?
Yes. Oh, is this the one?
It's a nubbin!
A what?
It's a nubbin!
Well, okay, well, this is not even the smallest one, but this is it, huh?
It's the most accurate depiction, yes.
Wow.
Back in 2006, Stormy Daniels went to a hotel suite to have dinner with Donald Trump. She was an adult film director, and he was the host of The Apprentice. The plan was to talk about her career and maybe even get her on Celebrity Apprentice. But according to Stormy, the conversation took a strange turn when Trump told her she reminded him of his daughter, Ivanka, saying she was beautiful, blonde, and that people assumed she was an idiot, just like they did with Stormy. She says she took that as a sign of mutual respect between two people who were constantly underestimated. Then, according to her account, Trump cornered her as she came out of the bathroom. 18 years later, a New York judge ruled that Stormy Daniels could testify in Trump's criminal trial over the $130,000 hush money payment that prosecutors say was made to keep her quiet about that night. The director of the documentary, Sarah Gibson, later told Burnett on CNN that Stormy accepted the $130,000 for two reasons. First, she wanted to protect her husband and daughter from the story coming out during the 2016 election. Second, and this is the part that caught a lot of people's attention, she wanted to create a paper trail linking herself to Donald Trump because she believed it would make it harder for anything to happen to her.
Stormy says she accepted the $130,000 payment to keep quiet about her alleged affair with Trump because she was scared for her life.
My friend was like, "You might actually have a problem. I don't want to scare you, but based on the things you've told me, you're the whole Republican Party's problem." And they like to make their problems go away. It was really about two things: trying to keep the story from coming out so that it would not hurt my husband and my daughter and I wouldn't lose my life, and that there would be a paper trail and money trail linking me to Donald Trump so that he could not have me killed.
In the documentary, Stormy Daniels explains her decision in her own words. She says all she had to do was sign a piece of paper and collect $130,000. But for her, the money wasn't about getting rich. She says she wanted a paper trail linking her to Donald Trump because she believed it would make it harder for anything to happen to her. According to Stormy, that fear didn't come out of nowhere. In the film, she talks about being followed, says her horse was shot with rubber bullets after her address was leaked online, and claims the death threats against her increased tenfold after Trump was indicted. If you grew up thinking hush money was simply about buying someone's silence to avoid embarrassment, this story sounds very different because Stormy says she wasn't protecting Trump's reputation, she was protecting her own life. The $130,000 payment made by Michael Cohen in October 2016, just 11 days before the election, is now at the center of the criminal case. Trump has denied having an affair with Stormy and has said he didn't know about the payment, but prosecutors allege Cohen paid Stormy. Trump later reimbursed him, and the reimbursements were recorded as legal fees in Trump Organization records. The judge's ruling means Stormy can testify about what she says happened in that hotel room in 2006, and documentary director Sarah Gibson told Aaron Burnett that Stormy has a real fighting spirit and is looking forward to telling her story in court and in front of the jury. According to Stormy, one of the most disturbing parts wasn't just what happened afterward, but what came before it. She says Trump told her she reminded him of his daughter, Ivanka, describing her as beautiful, blonde, and someone people unfairly assumed was an idiot. Stormy says she took that as a sign of respect from someone who understood what it felt like to be underestimated, so she didn't see any warning signs. Then, according to her account, she came out of the bathroom and found herself cornered. Over the years, Trump's response has stayed the same. He has denied the affair, challenged Stormy's credibility, called her a liar, mocked her appearance, and referred to her as horseface. Stormy argues that she didn't make money from the affair itself. She was paid to stay silent, and she says the decision was driven by survival, not greed. The documentary also shows her reading death threats she says she received after Trump's indictment, including messages from people using their real names that threatened both her and her daughter. Sarah Gibson told Aaron Burnett those threats increased dramatically after the indictment, and Stormy's reaction in the film comes across as exhaustion more than fear. She says, "My soul is so tired." According to Gibson, Stormy is ready to testify, even though Trump's legal team fought to keep her off the stand. The judge ruled she can testify, including about the conversation where she says Trump compared her to Ivanka before, according to her account, cornering her. That sequence of events is expected to be part of the testimony the jury hears.